Okay, so now this is the part that really everybody who hasn't done a lot of RVing really is worried about. But you shouldn't be, because it's super simple. And here's the key thing to remember. When you go to any RV park, there's gonna be somebody parked right next to you. And there, and there, and there. They are the nicest people you'll ever meet. So if you have any questions at all, and you don't feel like watching this video again, or you don't feel like texting us or doing whatever, you can literally just ask somebody. They are more than happy to come over and help walk you through exactly how to do everything, right? But you do it once and you got it, right? So we'll start with water first. All right, this is your water line, right? It's just a standard garden hose. And then in here, you see city water connection, right? This is where essentially I'm gonna take this, I'm gonna plug it into that little water hose right there. And then I'm gonna plug it into here. And then I'm just gonna turn on that, and it's gonna give us fresh city water. That way you don't have to use your internal tanks, okay? So I will do that and then talk you through how to set it up to where, now the key thing to remember is that whenever you're on the road or when you're not hooked up to city water, you are running off of your internal freshwater tank, which needs to be filled. And you know, we'll fill it before you guys leave. But you know, I mean, that's one of those things where you, if you're gonna be driving for a long time, or if you're gonna be camping out where there's no water hookups or anything, you just wanna maintain awareness of how much fresh water you have in your tank. And I'll show you inside how to check that. It's just, you literally push a button and it tells you. So you put it up through here and you'll be able to see on top there. You just pull her through. Pretty simple. And then connect it in here and then screw it in. City water connection. Now, here's the part where some people might get confused, but I'm gonna make it super simple for you. It's got a little key right here, right? City fixtures is 2 and 6, okay? So the only ones you have to care about, no kidding at all, is normal, 3 and 5, right? So that means it's this one's pointed at 3, this one's pointed at 5, that's normal. That is where you're gonna be on almost always, okay? That means that you're running off of the internal freshwater tank. So when you use the faucets, when you flush the toilets, when you turn on anything that has to do with water, the shower, whatever, that is pulling from your internal tank if it's on normal, right? That's when you're driving, that's when you're parked, whatever. That's anytime you're not hooked up to city water. Right now though, we are hooked up to city water, okay? So that means city fixtures. So I need to change it to 2 and 6, and that will open up this. So as soon as I turn this on, which I'm doing right now, you'll see it start going through the hose, right? And now it's going into the RV. And so now if I turn on the faucet in there, it's just gonna come straight from here. It's not put, like, these things basically redirected it from my internal tank to here. So now I'm pulling off the city water, endless water supply, right? And so you do that whenever you're hooked up, and then whenever you get ready to leave and disconnect the city water, all you do is you turn this off, right? Turn it off, and then I turn this back to normal. 3 and 5, 3 and 5. And now I'll be able to take this off, and then I can go on my way. Okay, so that's how you set up the water itself. I will do another video on how you do the sewage, and another one, and I'll probably do the electrical and the sewage together. The electrical, literally you just plug it in. So I'll do another video on those in just a second. All right, easy enough?